I have been a computer geek almost my entire life. I've been working on computers since before DOS was a twinkle in Bill Gates' eyes. I've worked on every version of Windows, both server and desktop. So when Windows 11 came out, I had to get my hands on it and try it out, if nothing else, to keep my technical skills up. But when I tried it, I got a message that my computer doesn't meet the minimal system requirements. But what am I to do? This happens to many people. PC must support secure boot. TPM 2.0 must be enabled on this computer, and the processor isn't currently supported for Windows 11. I tell friends of mine that my house has more computers than a Google data center. It's a little bit of hyperbole, but not a lot. However, I rarely buy new computers. Most of my computers were purchased used on eBay. In order for Windows 11 to be completely supported, you need to be on a fairly new computer. Windows 10 will run on almost anything. Not so much for Windows 11. However, there are hacks that will allow you to run on an old computer. I used a hack on JENSD_BE YouTube channel. I have the link in my description below. Essentially, what he proposes is you have a Windows 10 ISO and Windows 11 ISO, and you combine the two to make a version of Windows 11 that'll run on an older computer. Essentially, what you do is you copy the Windows 11 sources, install.wim, into the Windows 10. ISO, and then you'll have a version of Windows 11 that'll work on an older computer. I advise download the Windows 10 before it's too late. Now that Windows 11 is out, Microsoft might not have the downloads available for Windows 10 anymore. So get it before it's too late. Right now, this post is as of late December of 2021. When you start the install, it'll tell you you're installing Windows 10, but you really are 11. Remember, this is a combination Windows 10, Windows 11 hack. However, click on Change How Windows Setup Downloads Updates and say, not right now. We will do that after we get Windows 11 installed and running. And now it's telling you you are installing Windows 11, in my case, Pro. And it goes through the percentages, starting at 0 and up to 21, and it'll get to a higher percentage until it's complete. And then it'll go ahead and it will reboot. I did my Windows 11 hack on 2 different computers, and one of them warned me that the master boot record was being updated. So be sure to allow that. The installation worked perfectly without any problems. I got a functioning Windows 11. One of the things I noticed is the taskbar is now centered. And when I first looked at it, it says, oh, they're making this look like a Macintosh OS X dock bar. It's really not, it's just a centered taskbar. If you don't like it centered, you can change the look. There are obviously many changes in Windows 11, and it's not my point to go through them. At first look to me, it looked like the Windows 11 changes are largely cosmetic. For example, the taskbar. The Windows Start menu looks different. As you see, when you first click on the Start menu, it looks like what you see here. However, if you click on the All Apps, then you get a more vertical looking Start menu, which is closer to the old Windows 10 version. Windows Explorer is nearly gone. As a matter of fact, I noticed that my Windows Explorer icons, if I click on that, it'll go to Edge. You can get Windows Explorer, but it's really hidden. I don't think Microsoft wants you using Explorer anymore. Microsoft also changed the Windows Explorer, the File Explorer, is you no longer have a right-click, cut, copy, and paste. There are now icons. Also notice that Windows Explorer is quite a bit more colorful. I called up the Windows update after I did my upgrade to Windows 11, and Windows upgrade is working as of late December 2021. Microsoft warned people that perform this hack that Windows update may stop functioning. For that reason, I caution you, if you are going to upgrade your primary Windows 10 computer to Windows 11, if you don't meet the system requirements and need to perform the hack. You may end up sometime in the future with a Windows that doesn't work or won't get updates. It's hard to tell with Microsoft, but just be aware. Also, if you are going to buy a new computer that doesn't already have Windows 11 on it, don't assume just because it's a new computer that Windows 11 will run without the hack. It might not. Especially if you buy a cheap computer Windows 11 might not be supported. So you're probably better off buying a new computer, if you do buy a new computer, with Windows 11 already on it. That way you know it's going to be supported now and in the future. You have until 2025 to figure out what to do with Windows 10. After that, Microsoft said they won't support it anymore. They may or may not, but officially won't be supported, which means that you might not get your security patches and you'll be a menace on the internet unless you upgrade to Windows 11 on supported hardware. Supported hardware is usually something that's not more than just a few years old. 3 years, probably okay. More than 3 years, you might be running into a situation where your Windows 11 will not be supported. But now I have Windows 11 in my lab. I can get my hands on it and play with it. But I'm not going to upgrade my primary Windows 10 computer anytime soon. I don't want to run the risk of ending up with a non-supported computer.